I spent half my life letting fear decide. 5 ways to conquer your fear. My name is Rocco Carlisle. When you get to my age at 65, you realize it's life's duty to overcome fear. That small inner voice that calls itself caution often steals your courage instead. I spent half my life letting fear decide when to speak, when to act, when to stay small, until I learned how to move forward without waiting for it to disappear. Stop waiting for confidence before you move. You see her on the subway every morning. Grace in her posture, kindness in her eyes, and a distance between you and what if. You want to approach her, but fear convinces you she will surely turn you away. So you wait for that gust of confidence. One day she stops showing up, and that distance becomes permanent. That's when I learned this clearly. The first step taken while afraid creates confidence, not the other way around. Name the fear instead of letting it control you. There was a time a leadership position was open to me. Higher pay, higher responsibility, greater exposure. And all I could hear was, I'm not good enough. When I finally admitted what it was, fear of failure, fear of being exposed, it stopped ruling me. The moment you name fear clearly, it shifts from ruler to obstacle. And obstacles can be worked through. Walk directly toward what unsettles you. There is always a conversation you avoid with your partner, your boss, your parent, or yourself. Fear calls it waiting for the right moment. But what it really creates is delay, and delay becomes damage. The day I spoke instead of postponing was the day things changed, for better or worse. And that mattered far more than remaining silent. Fear weakens when you stop negotiating with it. Accept discomfort as the price of growth. I'm a self-made man, but I didn't become one without trading comfort for uncertainty, leaving secure income, accepting risk, fearing the possibility of losing everything. Fear of discomfort is not a signal to retreat. It is a passage. The moment I realize I need to face fear directly as necessary, rather than optional, my progress stopped stalling. Trust the man you are becoming. Fear whispered, "What if you fail?" Let me tell you this plainly. Failure will occur. It is part of any meaningful life. The only question is whether you trust the man who will rise after it. Fear grows when identity is fragile. So I strengthened mine through consistent action and discipline. Slowly, fear lost its voice. At the end of the day, fear doesn't fade because life becomes gentle. It fades because you become more decisive. I once believed fearless men were rare. Now I know they simply stopped allowing fear to negotiate their future. And the moment you act while afraid, not after, is the moment fear begins losing its place in your life.